Morocco, I go follow you go. Juliet and Romeo, I go follow you go Mexico. Jericho, I don't go let you go. Oh, you be with me for life, oh. Anywhere you go, I enter your ride, oh.
West side.
Follow you go, na na.
This is for my baby.
Oh baby, where you?
You are listening to JDN 101.5 FM, One Chat Street, Joyce B Road, Okeado in the city of Ibadan, Nigeria. JDN 101.5 FM, broadcasting for all. Don't touch that dial. You know the frequency, JDN 101.5 FM.
Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today. From our homes to policy rooms, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in their power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is truth, this is time. When women speak, the future listens. Hear the rhythm, hear the signs of women's affairs. Voices strong and free. On Jaden Radio 101.5 FM. Rights and power, progressing. Women's affairs, shaping destiny. Women's affairs, stand tall, take your place. Every woman, every space. When women win, the nation gains. Women's affairs, we lead the change. Not a favor, not a trend. This is justice, this is progress. Yeah, this is women's affairs. Women's affairs, hear the call. Every Wednesday, standing tall. From 1:30 p.m. to 2, Jaden Radio, bringing it through. Women's affairs, one voice, one aim. 1:30 to 2, we name the time. Jaden Radio 101.5. Women's affairs, alive, alive. With Omolola Kaleye Damisa. Women's affairs, one Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. to 2, we name. London Tommy on Jaden Radio 101.5 FM. With Omolola Kaleye Damisa. Voices rise. Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today. From our homes to policy rooms, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in their power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is truth, this is time.
Of course, no more silence, no disguise, and this is true. Beautiful afternoon to all our dear esteemed listeners. This is JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And welcome to Women Affairs. This program is a program that is designed, packaged, and dedicated to women emancipation. My name is Omolola Kalejai Damisa. Welcome once again to the program Women Affairs on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
Every woman, every space. When women win, the nation gains. Women's affairs, we lead the change. Not a favor, not a trend. This is justice, this is progress. Yeah, this is women's affairs. Women's affairs, hear the call every Wednesday.
All right, you're welcome once again. In case you're just tuning in, this is JGN Radio 101.5, and welcome once again to the program Women Affairs. Like I told you last week, I said that yes, we are rewriting the story. Yes, when we talk about women affairs, what are those things that comes to some people mind? So we want to rewrite that narrative and also reposition women's affairs as a serious advocacy, and then also to make us know that we are redefining how we talk about women affairs. And these women affairs, when you talk about women, sometimes with some people, it's being misunderstood by some people. Some people will associate it with event. Some people will say yeah, and some even take women for cheap labor. Yes, and some for political rally. Talk of politics, when you talk of politics and when you talk of, oh yeah, Ewasi camp or Ewasi meeting, you see that it is women that will grace this kind of occasion. And also, not only that, some, when you mention women, what it means to them is just, they are just sex tools. They are just there to warm your bed. And some women themselves see themselves as a sex tool. That yes, what am I even useful for? It's just to warm men's bed. No. We are changing the narrative. We are redefining it. We are rewriting everything that has to do with women. Yes, and some take women. When you talk of women, and honestly, when you go to religious places, you see that women, they see us as prayer warrior. Yes, we are prayer warrior, but don't misquote me. I'm not saying we should not be prayerful, but at the same time, we have to be thoughtful. At the same time, you have to be prayerful. Yes, as a woman, you have to be prayerful, but we also have to be thoughtful. It is not only prayer. Prayer answers. Yes, I know that, but it is not only prayer. So now we are going to look at these ways. We are going to talk about why is it that women are the most vulnerable when it comes to cheap labor. We are going to be analyzing the topics one after the other. When you talk of cheap labor, some people will say, cheap labor, how? Yes, cheap labor. When it comes to women, you see, sometimes ago, I was working in a particular place, and that place, it happened that I work with the Oyinbos. And this Oyinbo want to sell off this very particular place. And then it was black that came there to want to, to buy off that place. And when the black man that want to buy that place came over, and the black was like asking the white, how do you pay all this staff? You have so many staff. How do you pay them? And he just said, no. And women, we dominate that place. And do you know what he said? He said, cheap labor in Nigeria. We have cheap labor in Nigeria. And I was so ashamed that day. I was like, cheap labor? Wow. So you can see, it is not only that place that I've worked with. I've also seen some places, some CEOs, some proprietors, some proprietors. I wanted to take this profession, for example. Let's talk about teacher. You see, that profession, teacher, if you go to any school today, mostly these private schools, you see that it is women that dominate these private schools. You see that, and if you find out how much they are being paid as a takeaway home, a very ridiculous amount, very, very ridiculous. And then you begin to wonder, some they pay them below 70,000 naira. Yes. And they resume from 7:30 till 4. Some even close 5. We have some that even extend it to 6 because they have to do extra lesson. This extra lesson is all in the name of to just get money. And then tell me, between you and I, how long can this 70, it's not even up to 70,000 naira that I'm talking about. We have some that they pay them 30,000 per month. We have some 40, we have some 50. But in this type of economy, my dear brother and sister, you wonder how do they manage, and then you see that most of these schools too, you discover that these schools, the owner, some are proprietors, women, also treating women in such way, in such manner. And you see them resuming 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning and close 4, 5. So now, this is why I said this is a shared responsibility. Women Affairs is about equal access, not special treatment, mind you. So don't just say, so is it only women that is collecting below 70,000 naira? No. I'm not asking for special treatment for women, but I'm asking for special treatment. I'm asking for fairness for women. And also, I'm also talking about inclusion, including women, and also accountability, not applause. You know, it's not when you need to do lomoria. When you pay a woman very well, when you pay them when their take home is something to write home about, you see them, they will deliver diligently. Yes. Now, and also, let's focus on the system. On the system that are doing this. So we have to, in one way or the other, that you and I can contribute to the good of women. Let's also do that. Also, Women Affairs is also asking for policies that will work for women. So proprietor and proprietors are, we have some that, like I said the other time, some are monopolizing their income. You know, they'll say the owners take all. Yes, the owners take all, especially in this part of the nation. In Nigeria here, you say, if be business mini, any amount about minimum so nobody can, no. We have to work on that. We shouldn't be owners take home, owners take everything, owners take all. It shouldn't be that. And just paying them a major salary as income. No, that have to be looked into. And this is why I said this is a shared responsibility. So you don't just say it's only government. Even individuals that are, that are employing women. We have organizations, we have NGOs, we have some people that are proprietor or CEO, chief executive on their own. So the amount they pay to this women is a very ridiculous amount. So let's look at ways we can put solution to this problem. And how do we do this? We can achieve this by inviting girls, because on this very program, we will question the system and we will educate the public and also promote actionable change. It is very possible for you and I. It's what we can do, of course. That is number one problem. I talk about cheap labor for women. So please, we really need to change our thinkings, to change our orientations. We really have to do some things. We really have to put some things right. Also, we have another point, that is financial inclusion. Financial inclusion. Some will say financial inclusion. What is financial inclusion? Okay, it is being reported that 37% of women worldwide have a bank account, compared to the 46% of men. And additionally, more women report using someone else's account than men. Yes, it has happened to me before. I know of some women that they don't know how to go to a bank, how to say, okay, I want to open a bank account. They don't have it. They will depend. Some women even, we have some women that they use their husband account to get their salary, and their husband will spend their salary. And at the end of the day, social media, this is what is happening, this is that. A lot of things has been happening to women. And you see, this is our keys that reveal key barriers women face in opening accounts. You see why I said it's a shared responsibility. Even we have some banks that for women to just walk in there, it doesn't matter that you have to be educated. Even if you are semi-illiterate or you are illiterate or you are literate, everybody should have access to bank account. Yes, it's part of their right. Everybody, women, even girls, it's something that but you see some bank, you see them putting some prerequisites what they will ask them to go and bring. Imagine somebody that could not even that is living below what is it called, this 70,000 naira. You're asking them to go and bring international passport. You can imagine. So when would they think of getting an international passport? So there are some things, there are some rules and regulations that have to be broken for women to have their own personal account. And it's not until they have an Android phone that they can say, yes, I can open an account. And also, research affirms that children lives improve life when women are more involved in money management in their household. That is, when women, you see, even when the men, when they go out to go and work and come back home to give we the women the money, you see that it is also we women that this men will give this money to. Oh yeah, you want to buy this, go and buy this, take 1,000, take 2,000 naira. So that means we really have to be included when it comes to financially. We have to be independent. We have to be independent. So giving money for you to say you want to include women and then paying a huge sum of amount to women, that means that will go a very long way, and that will improve our life, not only our life, then the children. Our children also, their life also will be improved. So these are the things that I think we really need to look into. And you see, opportunity recognizes the challenges women face in accessing financial tools at the same time. Yes, that's another point. The significant influence they have on their families' well-being. And in a nutshell, talking about financial inclusion also means about loans. Loans are women given loans. You see all these market women, these traders, and when you see them, are they being fair to when it comes to loans? When governments even want to give out some loans, maybe for small, medium enterprises, or be it small, be it large, are they being included? The money they are being given, how much are they giving? Is it a tangible amount of money that will take them a long way? Please. So even in their various places where they work, are they being given loan? Or they want to start on their own? They want to be on their own. A woman want to be on her own, like, yes, I want to be financially independent. Financially, I want to be independent. So how are the government parastatals, and also some people around them, how are they reacting to this? Now, another problem that women face is insufficient access to sanitation facilities. Some will say, sanitation be bow. Just relax, let me break it down. Yes. Insufficient access to sanitation facilities. You see, more than 1 billion people around the world practice open defecation. You say there, yes, it is men and women, yes, that does this. But we women, we are affected most. Now ask me, how? How we are affected? You see, we have some schools. We have some public schools. We have some private schools that they don't have toilet. And this, in return, had made some adolescent girls to do what? To withdraw from school. Like me, let me take myself for instance. I find it difficult to wee or to defecate outside when I'm not at home as a girl. I find it difficult. If I go to the market and I'm pressed, in fact màá ya délé ni o màá délé ni pé màá wá ní ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ yà síbi ẹjẹ́ sáré tán no màá yà délé. These are the problem we face. You know, these are one of the issues, and this is a very key one that we really need to look into. We have some schools, even if you go to all these public schools, there are some public schools that I know, if you see their toilet, God. If you go there, they don't have any facilities like that. They don't have toilets. They will just, everybody wee anywhere. They do anything anywhere. And what do you think we can do about this? Because these have making some adolescent girl to also withdraw, to also say, yes, I don't think I will go to school when I don't have access to school bathroom or sanitary napkins. Yes, I could remember back in the days, in my secondary school days, we have, so that it will not look like advertisement now, we have some sanitary towel organizations that will come to school, because I attended a girls' school. They will come to our school. They will give us free pad. They used to do that back then. In the 90s, they used to do, but I don't know what is happening now. I don't know. Everybody is just doing the way they like. You see, these are ways that you can also, give some part of your CRS responsibility, that's corporate social responsibility, to the girls. And also you can also even have some that will even go to the marketplace and they will distribute these sanitary napkins that, they will give it out to girls. And then we have toilets everywhere and there. So what happened? What can we do? So what happened to schools that does not have a toilet? What happened to communities? Like in this community that we are now, in this Joyce B around, we should have public toilet. We should have public toilet. So as far as I'm concerned, what are schools, what are organizations, what are they doing to make sure that they make life easier, comfortable, and easy for these women? What are they doing? So please, these are also part of the things that I think that we can do. And what happened to all these government parastatals, all these companies, all these organizations that we have? They have to collaborate together just to improve sanitation practices in poor communities. Maybe in your community you see that you have a company there, and you see that in this organization, in this surround this my community, there's no toilet there. So what happened to all this? It's not only about borehole. It should not be only about borehole. So they should think, okay, let's make a public toilet here, let's make 2 here, let's make 3 here, and this will make life easier for the women. Okay, let's go on a musical break. Please just stay there. Don't touch the dial. It's TJDN Radio 101.5 FM, and the program is Women Affairs.
Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow, today. From our homes to policy rooms, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in their power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is true, this is time. When women speak, the future listens. Hear the rhythm, hear the signs. Women's affair, voices strong and free. On JD Radio 101.5 FM. Rights and power, progress seems. Women's affairs, shaping destiny. Women's affairs, then said, take your place. Every woman, every space. When women win, the nation gains. Women's affairs, we lead the change. Not a favor, not a trend.
justice. This is progress. This is women's affair.
Of course, this is Women Affairs. We're still talking about women. We are talking about redefining, rewriting, and reposition women in the society. Because when you talk about women, you see, when you train a girl child, you have trained the whole nation. So this is why women are so special. You know, we are vulnerable and we are also fragile as well. So that is why I am saying all this. And this can be achievable, all this. There are so many things that we can talk about. When you made mention, when some people made mention of some point, you be like, how does it affect a woman? How does it affect a woman? But when you listen and they analyze it critically, then you will know that, yes, women, in fact, there are so many points. So many points. You see, talking about inclusion in politics. And we have to change it. And this change starts with myself, with you, that you're listening to me out there. So we really need to work. We really need to put some things in places. And you know, the funniest thing about this thing is that when you put all this thing in place, then you'll be like, wow, the world will be a better place. There's no place there is a woman that is not a better place. I'm not saying we are perfect. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying women, we are perfect. Of course, we have, issues. We have, we all have our hiccups. We all have a problem. You understand me? But I believe that when a place, when there is a conducive environment for women, you know, to spread their wings, I believe that environment will be a very better place, a very good environment for us. And you see, so far, I've talked about the issues that we face. I've talked about financial inclusion. I've talked about cheap labor. So if you're a woman, you're listening. Anyway, we are still looking into bringing most of this proprietors that we have to, you know, we have to talk to, and then they will have to think of, yes, what can we do to help women? And that is how far we can go today on the program. I will continue next week by the special grace of God. I have to go now. My name is Omolola Kalejaye Damisa. Keep it locked to JDN Radio 101.5 FM. I love you all.